This is an underwater drone, and these are just a few shots you can capture using an underwater drone at your fishing spots. My buddy Max from Grouper MVP invited me out 15 miles offshore Tampa Bay so we could use his underwater drone to find spots that were holding fish. So join us as we explore the ocean floor looking for tasty fish.
Man of the hour. All aboard. What is going on, everyone? So we are offshore with the world famous Max Berman from Grouper MVP.
What's going on, guys?
He invited me out on a little bit of a hogfish mission. So the next like 48 hours, it's going to be really nice conditions for some offshore fishing here. And we have not had that at all this winter. So we have a live well of how many shrimp?
15 or 12 dozen. 12
dozen shrimp. That is so many shrimp. And we're going to be dropping down. We're at a ledge, about like 50 feet of water. And he's gone hogfish here in the past, and he's kind of the hogfish master. So show you the rig, show you what we're doing, and let's get right to fishing. So this is the rig that I'm going to be starting out with. I think this is a 1 ounce weight with 3 little orange beads and a 1/0 circle hook. I think this is 20 or 25 pound fluorocarbon leader. And we're going to be using half a shrimp, dropping that down at first, but we also have a secret weapon. We got some fiddler crabs as well. We've got maybe like 2 dozen of those. But the name of the game is kind of weeding through some bycatch. So there's going to be a lot of grunts, porgies, maybe some small red grouper, small gags. But we're really trying to get hogfish, and then if we get some mangrove snapper, maybe like a keeper red, then that'll be a nice little bonus. But let's get half a shrimp on. Take our shrimp and just kind of pinch them in half right there. Take our hook. We're just gonna feed the shrimp right onto the hook. Just like that. That feels better. Come on. Granted, I say it feels better and I haven't caught anything today. That's just gonna be a grunt, I think. Yep, good grunt. First fish of the day. That's gonna be most likely our bycatch for the majority of the day. There we go. First grunt of the day for me. See you, dude. First of many. Come on. Nah, I mean, I think it's a grunt. Little gag. Little baby gag. Second species of the day so far. Oh, gag grouper right there. See you, dude. There we go. That was off the bottom. Yeah. A gag? What are you doing? Little gag again. See you, dude. Maybe it's all just gags.
Sound travels pretty far.
Kind of feels like another gag.
Is that off the bottom again?
It was as it was falling down. A little red grouper. Another species. Okay, at least we're getting stuff other than grunts. Yeah, that was like as it was falling, I felt a thump. I'm like, huh. Well, it was like as soon as I put on like a whole shrimp, then I was getting more of the grouper. Might have something to do with it. Oh, 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 oh. No!
Oh. That was looking hot.
You know exactly what that was. No! How?
That's a good sign, though.
Dude. Off
the bottom, that was on the bottom.
As like as soon as it hit the bottom. You getting that drone ready?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try dropping. I just want to see what this water clarity is looking like down there.
See how many thousands of hogs are down there. Look at that thing. And it's got like a live screen on it so you can watch like what's happening.
Oh yeah, it's on my phone.
That's crazy.
Being able to use an underwater drone allows us to move around the spot and explore a wider area. And right away we were seeing some mangrove snapper, even a juvenile Goliath grouper hanging out right there on the ledge. There was a little sheep's head off in the distance, a scamp grouper swimming around, and you see some grunts off in the distance, a triggerfish. It is amazing how much life you can really find on just a simple ledge like this. This ledge is probably about 3-4 foot high, and just look at all this life. You got these big mangrove snapper. This one right here is a tank. It's really hard to judge like exact size, but just comparing it to the other mangroves that we were seeing on camera, that was a big one. There was a ton of mangrove snapper hanging out at this spot, some pretty big ones too, and you'll quickly see in the top left corner a bonita swim by, which was kind of crazy. I guess you don't really think of bonita being down by the bottom like that, but there it was on the camera. But like I said, this ledge is probably 4 or 5 feet of elevation change right there, but it holds so much life. These big mangrove snapper that are hanging out on the top side. Our first hogfish that we got on camera there, that little pale fish down at the bottom, that was a female hog. If you guys don't know, hogfish all start out females when they're younger, so they're often the smaller ones. There's a nice gag grouper right here in the center of the frame, and he's gonna take off here. They're extremely skittish with the drone apparently, and dropping like a GoPro down to the bottom, or like any spearfishing videos, you really see that grouper are very nervous. And here's another hogfish right here, another female, might be the same one, but check out what comes behind the hogfish. A sandbar shark is cruising along the bottom there. Get another look at this. It just comes by right in the distance. It's kind of hard to see unless you were looking for it, but there was a sandbar shark down there kind of patrolling around too.
From what I was looking at, I didn't see too many grunts on there.
No, there's like nothing.
No.
So the ledge is right there.
Oh my god. Dude, I thought there was like a leatherback turtle or something coming up right there. Like, I know we're here for hogs, but everything in my body is like screaming me to rig up a chicken rig.
Left the claw on them.
Oh, little mangrove.
That was off the bottom?
Yeah. Dude, I think it is mangroves. I mean, this guy's a little guy, but it's a good sign. There's probably some bigger ones down there. See, dude. Oh, 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 oh. That's gonna be a good snapper, I think. That was off the bottom. Come on. Probably.
Surprise hogfish off bottom.
Big mango.
That's a nice one.
Whip them in. Dude, I knew there had to be some good ones down there.
That was a good mango.
Yeah, that was like 10 feet off the bottom probably. Here we go. That's more what I was talking about. You get some mangroves, especially, I always try and say like, get them at least like 14 inches and it's like a really good fillet. That one is probably 16, 17 inches right there. Definitely a quality size mangrove. Let me get my pliers out of my backpack. Just get a quick, I mean, he's clearly a keeper, but quick measurement on him. Oh, dude, he's like just short of 18. That's a quality fish right there. Little fiddler crab. Hogfish love crustaceans, especially crabs, so this should somewhat limit our bycatch. Better grunt.
This one is hopefully hot. Ooh.
Let me know if you need a net or anything.
The lane.
Oh, good lane. Wow, real good lane.
Grunt.
Feels like it was on a fiddler. Grunt. Grunt on the crab.
Decent guy.
Probably like a 13, 14. If I had to guess. Or 12. Yeah, first one I got was what? Close to 18, and then yours was...
15.
Yeah, and then that lane. I forgot about that lane.
Alright guys, we just caught this mango on the hog ball. First fish on this new spot.
With this second drop of the drone, we really found what we were looking for the entire day, and that was some big male hogfish. You can tell that hogfish are males when their snout is a lot longer and it's kind of got that curvature to it. And as you're looking here, we got 2 males that swim right by the camera as soon as it goes down there, with a third one off in the distance. And you can really see how curious these fish are. This drone is down there. It is not small. It is not quiet. And these fish are coming right up to it, inspecting it, seeing what the heck it is. Like, here's another big male hogfish down there. These would all be clearly keepers. They just need to be 14 inches to the fork. And usually in our area, as soon as a hogfish kind of transitions from being a female to a male, they've already reached that 14-inch mark. So if you see big males like that, usually they're keepers. Again, more mangrove snapper, more grouper, more hogfish. This spot was loaded with life. Max had the drone kind of riding right along the ledge, and as he pans to the left, you just see how much life there is on this spot. It is crazy, and I love when this hogfish goes down in this hole and this grouper comes up after it. But look at all this life that's there. I really do think this underwater footage, especially with the drone that Max was able to capture, is some of the coolest footage I've ever gotten on this channel. Here's another gag grouper hanging out on the sand, and there he goes. Not liking the drone. As Max turns the drone back around, does like a 180, look at all these fish that were just kind of following the drone. They are so curious. There's a little scamp grouper right there. But these mangrove snapper and these hogfish are extremely curious fish. And we're just trying to figure out what the heck the drone was. But at the bottom of the screen here, you will see not a good sight. This is a lionfish, which is an invasive species brought in through the pet trade. And these things are venomous. Not too many things eat them. I know there's been documented cases of grouper eating them, but not really good to see them on the reef.
Wow, 3. Look at this hog just looking at it. And then there's a hog right there.
Oh, dude, that's a beast. Dude, that underwater footage is so cool. It's got to weed through the trash fish.
Informational for
Come on. Come on.
Think it's a good one?
Feeling snappery. Feeling like another one of those big snapper.
Like another mango?
Yeah. Doesn't feel hoggy.
Or groupery?
Might be groupery. Nope, mango.
Dark.
Decent,
Color.
decent one. Not a monster, but what do you think? Let this guy go. There we go. Oh, see you, dude. Well, he was gonna go in anyway. I lost my grip on him. I started feeling gill plates on my hand. I'm like, nope, see ya. Grunt on. Or baby mangrove on.
Mango?
Yep, little guy. Bright orange. Pretty fish. See you, dude.
This one might be a little mango or little mango.
Scamp.
Damn.
Little guy. Little scamp grouper. That's a new species for me today. These guys got to be 16 inches. He's not quite that, so he's getting released. See you, dude.
Ooh,
Good snapper.
good mango. I mean, I'll take some of those.
Yeah. Oh. Ah, no. Thought it had potential at first. Oh, because it's a mangrove. I saw red and I'm like, wait. Hello, Mr. Mangrove.
I would have been really good to go.
So you said you got one more spot you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay. Last spot of the day here. I'm gonna give this, what, like a half hour?
Yeah.
See what you can get. Been using the drone quite a bit. Been seeing some hogs at the other spots, but the grunts and snapper and everything are just relentless, and we didn't even have a chance to get after them.
At our final spot of the day, we decided to drop the drone down for a third time, and immediately there was a bunch of mangrove snapper curious with the drone again. Another good looking ledge at this spot, and one thing that we really noticed at this spot was not too many hogfish like the last one, but it seemed like a higher quantity of grouper. A lot of grunts, a nice little school of grunts right there. And you know, grunts make good fish tacos. They get a bad rep because usually you're trying to target the grouper or the hogfish or the snapper, and then you're getting grunts as bycatch. But you know, they're a pretty tasty fish if you get some bigger ones. This was a beautiful looking ledge, and you can see that grouper off in the distance right on top of the ledge over there as he slowly kind of takes off away from the drone. There's more grouper down at the bottom of the ledge. Here's some more right here. You can see all the sand getting kicked up because they don't like the drone coming into their spot. You see how that grouper just absolutely bolted right underneath the ledge, and that's what happens when you drop down a bait and you hook up a grouper and you feel it get rocked up. It's because it just bolts under the ledge like that. And there's one little female hogfish that we saw at this spot, but nothing like the previous spot. Another grouper right here. See you, dude. Nice little triggerfish, just kind of swimming with the drone, checking it out. Really good look, like look at the overhang on this ledge right here. This is a good looking area, and right over here at this kind of point of the ledge, we found a lot of mangrove snapper hanging out here. And this one had a little mark on its back. I don't know if it got like potentially speared and got away or something, but here's another hogfish. That one's kind of right at that level where it's a female, but about to transition to being a male. there goes a grouper. Kind of spooked everything else off that spot. But right here is one of the biggest, I think they're called Graysby groupers. I've always called them strawberries, but I think it is two different species. I think this one's a Graysby, and this is one of the biggest ones that both Max and I have seen in a very long time. And we know that because he got it on footage on the drone, and then later I didn't have my camera rolling, but he ended up catching this, and it was one of the biggest Graysbys I've ever seen in my life.
While you're doing that, I'm dropping down 3 fiddler crabs at one time. The ultimate crab feast for him. Sounds like something you would get at Red Lobster. Dude, on the fiddlers. Okay. Probably a grouper, dude. It's not doing like the hogfish digs.
Brent's on 3 fiddler crabs.
The all-you-can-eat crab feast. Red grouper.
That's a good one. He has potential, but I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna be quite there. Biggest fish of the day for me.
That's a nice red grouper.
On the 3 fiddler crabs right there. I'll get a measurement on him, but I don't think he's gonna, they gotta be 20 inches to keep. I don't think he's quite 20 inches. Pretty fish though. Oh dude. He's over 20 there. He's close to 21. Do you have your stick? There. Hey. Stop. Dude, he's 21. Pinch tail? Yeah, he's at 21. Keeper red grouper right there. Hey, I'll take that. Oh, well. The shrimp are like, oh no. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'll take that. Take that all day. Keeper red grouper. That was a surprise. On 3 fiddler crabs on 1 hook. It was right at 21 inches. They needed to be 20 inches to keep. That's a nice little bonus on top of going for the hogfish. Now we have, what, like 15 more minutes to try and get a hogfish before, unfortunately, we have to head in. Oh, no! No, that was one. I hear the freaking quick tail baits at the very beginning. Pretty fun day out there. We were able to get on a really good snapper bite. Got a couple keepers that we ended up keeping. I got that 1 keeper red grouper, and using that underwater drone and being able to actually see all the fish that are down there and all the hogfish that we could not catch was so cool and frustrating at the same time. But hopefully you guys like that. Make sure you guys go check out Max's channel, Grouper MVP. He's got a lot of videos that he's already got on the channel, but he's also trying to use the underwater drone a lot more. So if you guys like that, make sure to check him out. Drop a comment down below if you guys enjoyed that and what your favorite part of it was, and I'll see you guys next time.